Good morning. We're on Sunday morning, and I think we're on the home straight now, to be honest. So you've got a bunch of panels for the interior. So I think we've got maybe that's a fuse box cover, maybe. I think that covers the fuel filler, and then we've got these two. That'll be fine. Then I've got these two. I think these are knee protector things. I think they go sort of underneath the scuttle along there to stop your knee from bashing into the underside of the dash where there's a load of exposed terminals and electronics and stuff if you have a crash or whatever. So a bunch of stuff to do. We've got some more weather stripping. I think this goes down the inside of this panel that's not riveted on yet, and then obviously we'll be riveting all of this on with the trim in place and those knee boards in place, and then somewhere over in the pile of stuff we have the transmission tunnel cover. So that's the plan for today. Get as much of this done as possible. The other bits I've been doing recently around the wings and stuff, I've got some more cable sheathing coming so I can do a tidy job of this wiring, and then probably get it on its wheels maybe by the end of today, we'll see, and then it'll pretty much just be seat belts and seats to do during the week and we're done. So I'll report back with some progress. Okay, first thing I've done is I've measured out a length of the weather stripping to go alongside here. I had to remove a couple of things first. I just had to slacken off the roll cage bolt just to allow the panel to come away a little bit. And I also removed one of the central locking press studs because that was pinning the panel in place. So with that now mocked up in place, I'm going to just use a marker pen and mark the rivet points, and then I will using a hole punch, I'll create some holes so the rivet can go through. Tool of choice, this thing. Probably something we bought years ago to repair one belt or something. It's now Sunday evening. I've spent almost no time in the garage today, which is a shame, but I did take a few bits in the house and made a bit of progress. So I've hole punched what I need for both sides, and I took a bunch of this stuff inside to apply IVA trim and fit grommets and Velcro and things like that. So this is the fuse box cover that is going to go in the car in that sort of orientation, and then this lip here where my thumb is will pop underneath the dashboard, which is why there's no trim on there, and then it velcros in place. These are so that's the passenger side, the little knee protector guard thing. Again, this edge where my thumb is slides under the dash, and then we have IVA trim on that radius, and so on and so forth. So I'll see if I can get this sort of stuff fitted before I go to bed tonight, and at least I've polished one job off. Okay, there we go. So that's the driver's side. Oh, I've missed one. That's the driver's side, almost done. And as you can see, it uses some big flange-headed screws, self-tapping screws for those. Little tip: just use a ratchet and a screwdriver bit on there, because you just need a fair bit of leverage on those just to get them to bite. There's loads of talk online about the knee guard thing not being pre-drilled in the right places and things like that. I had no problems, mine fit perfect, so maybe it's something that Caterham's revised. Either way, not complaining. Get these rivets popped in now, and then that's that side done. So it's Monday evening now, early Monday evening. Just round out this episode really. I've all the rivets are done now inside. All of the press studs are returned. The knee panels are in place, both sides, as is the fuse box cover. And I even fixed a few kind of bonus things from much earlier in the build. So I finally finished off that indicator wiring for both sides. Earlier builds, like pretty much everything you read about online, has the indicator wire actually feed through the wing stay and come out of a little hole at the bottom, which is nice and tidy. For some reason it's not like that anymore. There's no hole through the wing stay anymore. So we've got a cable tie it to the wing stay and then to the wishbone. Looks a bit naff, but what can you do? I've put it in some braided sheathing. That's allowed me to finally finish off the connectors for the lights, which has allowed me to test all of the lights. Now, this isn't a real live test because I've just done it myself, but we've got lights. I've checked all the fogs, the reverse light, everything works. Be honest, it didn't first time round. This single indicator wasn't working. I took it apart, put it back together again, and it worked. So yeah, we'll see how reliable that is. So yes, that's the lighting seems to be done, front and rear. So next job will be seat belts, transmission cover, seats, mirrors. Then that's it, I think. Obviously nose cone and bonnet and minor things like that, but you know. Yes, I will tune in for the next one, and hopefully we'll be getting on with the interior.